everyone, and welcome back. We are currently in our signature segment, which is See the Stories.
Yes.
Now, today we actually are going to talk about something really beautiful.
Beautiful.
So I recently stumbled upon some beautiful cakes on Instagram.
Like this?
Yep, like that, that are decorated with edible flowers.
Wait, it's edible?
It's edible. In fact, that's the only thing I do. I think before I go to bed, I will scroll the Instagram and I look for people making and decorating cake. That is my absolute favorite thing.
You know what? I
like it too, right?
I like it. I like some pastry chefs.
Yep.
They're making some chocolates.
Who is it? What's the name? You tried it in Paris.
Cédric Gaulet.
Cédric Gaulet.
Yeah, Cédric Gaulet and also Amaury Gouchon. I love them so much. Now, speaking of which, we now have a local unique business here today that combines flower art and cake decoration. Joining us in the studio is Milis Cakery founder Stephen Ng. Hi, Stephen. How are you?
Hi,
Stephen. How are you?
Thank you so much for being in the studio.
Thank you so much for having me.
Okay, so Stephen, of course, this is the first question that pop up in everyone's mind when it comes to edible flowers. What is the material of this edible flower? I mean, this looks so colorful, so beautiful, and people might not think that you could actually eat it. So what is the material?
The material is the edible elastic clay. This is the new version for my new paste. Okay, because I have 5 material, absolutely.
Okay, so 5. 1.
The first is for buttercream or buttercream classic.
Okay, sure.
Second is my own signature chocolate cream.
Oh my God.
So you make the flower?
Only from the sound of it?
You make it with the piping bag, right?
Yeah.
The different, what do you call it?
The piping skill or technique.
Right. Also, the buttercream and the chocolate cream, you use that technique. And then what's the third one?
The third one is the 3D flowers. I mean, it's the classic one of 3D flower cake is gum base. Or people call it sugar flowers.
Sugar flowers.
Yes.
Okay, so before this interview, I thought, edible flowers is like real flowers that can be eaten. Because,
Because in cuisine, sometimes you stumble upon some edible flowers, like the butterfly peas, and then
the
some
orange
other
one
the orange one and stuff like that. And for this, this is quite, I mean, captivating.
I know, right? I mean, it looks real, to me at least. And what does it taste like? Because I've never tried it before.
The taste like when you eat for gum paste, it's like you eat marshmallow.
So it's sweet?
Yeah, sweet.
Oh, wow.
But if you taste the edible elastic clay for my new version, is you eat, mochi?
Yeah. I love mochi.
That tastes like that.
Tastes like mochi.
But not too sweet.
Can we try later in the show? Okay, but this all looked very complicated to me. I mean, it must have been hard for you when you first start learning how to make one. Can you tell us a little bit the story about that?
I think I am the autodidact learner.
Oh.
You learn it yourself?
Yeah, I don't have go to pastry school or academy. I just learn by myself.
You learn by yourself, but what makes you interested in making cakes and also the flower art?
Absolutely, I love flowers so much.
I can tell.
Yeah.
My favorite.
That makes 2 of us. I have like a couple of flower tattoos on my body.
And then I just learn into YouTube and watch the video. After that, somehow I'm join my friend's other baker's workshop. Especially for edible flowers.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is called talent.
And also some perseverance.
I was gonna say that too.
So now, when it comes to making your skill a business, then you should be able to keep up with the market. And also that comes with inspiration. So where do you find the inspiration for your edible flower art? I mean, for these kind of things, because trends are evolving. And also, how do you incorporate these into cakes?
My inspiration is from anywhere. When I'm traveling, I see real flowers in the garden or something. I take a pictures. I'm save it into my computer and I'm search in Pinterest.
Yes.
And I see a detail of the flowers and vein, something the colors like that. After that, I'm do it with step by step in my workshop and become.
So it's trial and error.
Yeah.
And then voila, magic.
Yeah.
Now tell us more about running the business. Of course, in every business you have customers, right?
Yeah.
And it's not easy to meet the customer's expectation because, of course, every customer has their own expectation about your work, right? Tell us more about it. Do you face any challenge when creating the pieces for your customer?
Oh, yes, of course.
Tell us more about it. How do you handle it when for example, a customer is unhappy with the finished product? Have you ever experienced that?
Yes. I have experience when my customers, I met once and he is disappointed. Yeah. And
what did you do?
Yeah. What did you do to handle that?
Maybe I make it a new one.
You make a new one.
Yeah.
But what is the most difficult edible flower art that you made? The most difficult one.
The most difficult one. I think every flower have their own difficulties and character. As long as I teaching as instructor edible flower, maybe my student have a review for me.
Oh,
the difficult flower is maybe peony.
Peony?
Yeah.
I love peony.
Because the petals is little bit more, maybe 40 or 50 petals for one flower, or the spend time to make it maybe one day. That's why my student is always ask, oh, the peony is so difficult.
Must be very expensive.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay, so now we've been talking about the business, about the customers, but from the business point of view, as the business owner, how do you see, how promising is the business?
Because cake is like a symbol, like a symbol of celebration.
True.
Okay, people always find it such like a wedding party, like a cake birthday party, or maybe engagement party, and other. I think it's still promising, especially for wedding cake and birthday. People always love to wishes and blow candles like for their birthday cake and make some beautiful moment.
Yeah. The demand is still there.
I see. So you don't just create the flowers, right? You decorate the cake as well?
Yeah, yes. All of the baking.
Wow. And
Triple threat.
okay, could you please tell us more about the evolving trend in cakes? Because in the olden days, we noticed that people love a very smooth cake, right?
Yeah.
But if you take a look at the design, that one, especially besides you, it's not
Somehow
smooth.
textured,
I love the
rustic.
texture.
Yeah.
And how do you see the trend of the cakes?
As when I make it, this is the rustic style, right? I always look on Instagram for bakers around the world. Maybe I always love many bakers in UK.
Yeah.
UK is always make the style little bit not smooth, but more rustic style.
Is it one of the most popular ones requested by your customer?
Yeah, and
this one.
This one.
Because in Indonesia, maybe people love patterns so much.
That's true. That's true. And I love the combination of texture and the.
I know
that
that art piece cannot be touched, but I'm so tempted to touch it.
I think
Sure, you can touch it.
We will get a chance.
I can touch it?
Yeah, sure.
Oh wow. Oh yeah.
Touch that part, the white part.
That one?
Yeah. Oh.
So this is also edible.
Yes, that's waffle paper flowers. Waffle paper.
Waffle
I
paper.
I hope we get the chance to taste it
Oh,
later in the show.
even if we don't, I will push for me to taste it.
Right, okay. We still have more questions for you, but we're going to have to take a little break. But do not worry, because we'll be right back and continue this discussion while, learning to make cute edible flower together with Steven right here. Do not go anywhere. Stay with us.
I'm not a crafty person.